Welcome back everyone to another Minecraft video. In today's video, I will be looking over Brokenlens SKYWARS and ranking every single map in the game mode. However, before we get into the video, I need you guys to leave a like on the video and most importantly, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And with all that out of the way, let's rank these 49 maps. 49. To be quite honest, this was an easy one. Balloons is not the best map in SKYWARS. In my opinion, it's too big and basically building the mid, you can build the mid, but like, I don't know, it takes up like almost an entire stack of blocks, which I find kind of annoying, which is why whenever I play on this map, I typically use an ender pearl to get there. Overall, I am not a fan of this map. Number 48. Space was originally going to be the map that I ranked on the bottom until obviously I remember balloons. Building to mid is basically going to take up all of your blocks. It's much easier to just get some ender pearls and get to mid that way. I'm not really crazy about the fact that it's dark all the time. Like if you vote day in the voting, it'll still give it to you at night, so that's kind of weird. Overall, not my favorite map. Number 47, Beehive. This is one of the newer maps that were added on Brokenlens within the last couple of months, and honestly, I'm not really impressed with this one. To me, it's too plain, it's too bland, and while it is easy to rush people on this one, I don't like that the mid is really small. I like a nice big mid. I feel like they could have made the mid a little bit bigger, and if they did, it probably would have been higher on this list. Number 46, Gravity Inn is one of the original Brokenlens maps from a year and a half ago. Now, there was another version of this, but that's not the point. Gravity Inn, the bases are too small. I don't like how small the base is. I'm not crazy about the upside down tree thing. I mean, it's a nice idea, but still. As for the mid, I feel like a lot more could have been done with it. Add some more levels. Like, it's literally just a big drop to the bottom with the chest scattered about. I feel like they could have done a better job with it, hence why I have it so low. Number 45. The only reason why C is this low on the map is just because it seems kind of bland to me. I'm not crazy about how some of the chests are located high up on your islands, and the number of chests at mid, while it's cool that there's a lot there, it just feels excessive. Overall, too many obstacles, not the best map. Number 44. It was kind of hard to think of a place to put Octopus. The only reason, honestly, why it's ranked this low is just because every other map ahead of it to me is better, because it's really not a bad map. All the chests at mid are on the first level. Then there's a bottom level that a ladder leads down to, but that bottom level feels completely pointless because there's no chests down there, so why is it there? But again, not the worst map ever. Number 43. The sole reason why I put Eternal Rest on here is because it's really hard to bridge to the island next door. I mean, it's not like super hard, but you have to be extremely attentive because it's not just like a straight line like some other maps, and literally that's the only reason why it's this low. It's actually a really cool map. Number 42, Towers. I don't like how you have to ascend a ladder to get to the chest on your island. That felt kind of unnecessary. The mid, I like mid. The mid is cool. I'm just not crazy about ascending up the ladder because otherwise it actually would be pretty neat. Number 41, the bases on Panda's Retreat are weird. You have to descend down some vines to get down to your chest, and it's kind of tricky getting back up the ladder. Like, it's not bad. I just feel like it could have been a little bit easier. I like the mid. I like how there's a little spot that you can go into that leads to even more chests, and that is the best part of this map. Number 40. The reason why Fable is this low on the list is simply because it feels too simplistic. I feel like a lot more detail could have been put into it, and honestly, I don't know how the obstacles in the map correlate to the name of the map being Fable. Number 39, Cinderella. This map is one of the newer maps, and it is way too big. I don't like how the bases are constructed. I don't like how some of the chests are at the very bottom, and then you have to climb all the way up this ladder, like all the way up. And then the mid, like you have to throw it all the way over there. And then if you're out of pearls, you have to bridge all the way over to wherever someone is. So not the best map. Number 38, Modern Inn is a classic. I just wanted to say that. But my complaint that I've always had about Modern Inn is that the bases are just weird. You have to descend down these janky, weird stairs to get to one chest, and that chest may or may not be worth it. I kind of like the mid despite the fact that it's really weirdly constructed. It's weird that the chests are 1.5 blocks off the ground, but that's just a minor complaint, and overall, not the worst map. Number 37, Wintertime. This is an OG map, and this used to be my favorite map, only because it was brand new, but that's not the point. I'm not crazy about the size of mid, and if you have annoying campers at mid, they'll go all the way up to the top of that tree, and yeah, it's gonna take a while to get that done. That's why this map is ranked so low. Number 36, my complaint about fairies is the same as about Fable. It's too bland, too simplistic, and I feel like more could have been done with it. The mid is neat, but overall it just looks like a generic SKYWARS map. Like there's nothing unique about it. Number 35, Cake Inn. Another classic that's been around for a couple of years. The mid is weird, man. Let me tell you, the floor is made of like mycelium, so you could take an axe and just break the floor at the speed of light. It's ridiculous. And if people try to use that strat on you, it's really annoying. But it's really easy to rush people, so I kind of like this map, but again, not the best. Number 34, Skydyne. This is another map that's semi-new. It's been on the server for maybe a year, maybe less, I don't know. This map is the only map on Brokenlens to me that looks like it would be on another server like Hyperlands or something. It's really modernistic. Overall, not a bad map. I just had to put it somewhere on this list, so there you go, Skydyne fans. Number 33, Station Inn was meant to be a substitute for an original map called Station on the server, and personally, the original map was better. In Station Inn, to me, the bases are just weird. The way they're constructed, the houses, where the chests are, how you're supposed to mine. I really like the mid though. The mid is cool. I like the mid. I like how the chests are placed. I just feel like the side islands could have been constructed a lot better. Number 32, Sunny Inn. Another replacement for an original map that's not on Brokenlens anymore. Not crazy about this one. The mid has a lot of gaps, but again, it's a cool map. I really like it. It's really easy to rush people, which is why it's high up on this list. Number 31, Enchanted Swamp. Some of you might think it's weird that this map is ranked really high, but I oddly like this one. It's got a big pool of water at mid, it's got the chests scattered about, and it's really easy to rush people. A lot of the rush maps are far up on this list. I love rushing. Number 30, Beach Inn. There's that one pesky chest on your island that's placed all the way up in the tree, and I have no idea why they place it that high. That's the only knock I have against this map. That's why it's down. I really like the mid. It's pretty cool. It's got OP melons. It's got chests. It's got everything. It's easy to rush. Checks all the boxes except for that weird chest at the top of the tree. Number 29, Lorax is actually a really cool map. The mid is supposed to resemble the Oncelore's house, and honestly, it does a great job with it. I like how it's constructed. It's got the chest at the bottom, then you ascend, it's got 2 more chests, and then if you go all the way to the top, you get 1 more chest. Now, I kind of wish that that chest at the top had more special items in it, especially since it's kind of tedious to reach, but otherwise, I love the side islands, I love the map, it's great. On to the next one. Number 28, Apocalypse is another one of those maps that I really love rushing on. The one knock I have against it is that there's way too many chests at mid, and if you happen to come across someone with the Buster Kit, it will be a pain in the butt because there's so much food at mid. Really no complaints about this one except for the chests at mid. Number 27, I really like Fantasy. It's easy to rush people. That is a box that I will always check. I like how the mid is constructed. It actually has a lot of chests at it. That's one knock I have. And again, if you come across the Buster Kit, good luck beating them unless they're like a mobile player near PC. Otherwise, it's just a pain. Number 26, Winter is a very easy map to rush on. You guys get it by now. I'm gonna say this probably for almost every single one the rest of the way. I like the way the mid is constructed. Even though it has a lot of chests, I don't know. Something about it, it's great for PvP territory, especially with the kind of knockback that Brokenlens has. If Brokenlens had like the knockback of the Hive or something like that, I don't think this map would be as enjoyable, but it is nonetheless. Number 25, Seasons is another one of those maps that was added semi-recently to Brokenlens, and let me tell you, it's actually a really decent map. Each section has a different season. It's got winter and spring, summer, fall, you name it. It's a great map overall. I like the way the mid is constructed. The only knock I have against it is that it's really big, but otherwise, I really like this map. Number 24, Hamster Ball is a Team SKYWARS exclusive map on Brokenlens, and the reason why is because every section of the map, the 4 sections, represent the colors of the 4 teams: red, blue, green, and yellow. It's really easy to get to mid. It's really fun too. I love how the mid is kind of like a pit with the 4 chests all gathered together in one spot, and you can just go about the map and you can easily get to other players and try to kill them. Overall, really fun experience. Deserves to be in the top 25. Great job, Brokenlens. Number 23, I really like Toy Train's mid. I love how the chests are on top of the toy boxes and how you can like block clutch to stay up there. It makes me feel like I'm flexing, but I'm not flexing. And it's really fun to PvP. I like how it's flat land, no bull crap, half slabs or whatever, just pure flat ground that I can destroy people on. Number 22, Hot Dogs. Honestly, I don't know why this map exists, but it is a great map nonetheless. I like how it has literal hot dogs on the islands. I feel like that's a great touch. I really like it. It's really well constructed. It's really fun to play on and a great map overall. Number 21, Desert Temple, again, it's a really fun map to play on. I like how it looks like you're in the desert, because obviously it's Desert Temple. Mid is constructed nice, and again, this map is really easy to rush on. Number 20, Rustic Inn. A true classic that's been on Brokenlens for over 2 years. I really like this map. It's really easy to rush. The mid is constructed nicely. It's got all the chests. The mid is kind of small outside of that house at mid, but that's kind of what I like about it. I know that I knocked another one of these maps for having a smaller mid, but this small mid does small mids proud, let me tell you. Number 19, dude, Sandcastles is so much fun. This map is so much fun. It's easy to rush. There's 3 islands at every section of this little oasis looking area that takes you to this wonderful looking mid full of chests and just overall aesthetically pleasing sights. I really love the way this map is constructed, and overall, I feel very comfortable where this map is on my list. Number 18, Lantern Festival. I like the mid. The chests are really questionably placed because it seems kind of bland when you go up those stairs, but otherwise, great map. I really love that it's easy to rush, and the battles that you can have on there are quite epic. Number 17, they brought music back. Can you believe it? This used to be my favorite map. No, they completely retextured it. They completely restyled it. I don't know. I feel like they should have just brought back the older map, man, because even though this map is great, like, you can't beat the old music. Just bring the old music back. But again, it's ranked high because it's really easy to rush. Number 16, Jungle Party. I love this map because it's easy to rush. I really like the way the mid is constructed. It's very, very easy to get there. I like the way the chests are placed. I like how I can go around and knock people off the map if they come near me. It's great times, guys. Number 15, Tree Inn. Another true OG map that replaced a map that's not on the server anymore. And I like the old map better, but this map is still great because you can get OP melons on the islands. And I love the way the mid is constructed. You can go all the way up this tall ladder, which leads to like a bajillion chests. It's really easy to rush on this map. I love it. It's awesome. On to the next map. Number 14, Starbucks. I love that the islands are really close together, so it's easy to rush. I love the mid. It makes me feel like I'm walking into a Starbucks, and it makes sense because the map is called Starbucks. But seriously, it's aesthetically pleasing. They have a lot of mods on this map because the chairs at mid are not possible in real Minecraft. But this map is awesome. I really love it. Number 13, Castle Inn. An oldie but goodie, dude, because this map is great. I love the mid. It's got a big castle. It's got several chests at the mid. The side islands are great. It's easy to rush. It's good times, guys. Number 12, Presence is a very fun map to play on. That goes without saying. I do have one knock, and it's that you really can't jump right into the mid unless you break some blocks to get them out of your way, because it's going to completely knock off your momentum. But the mid is great. It's a big present box. It's not as easy to rush as some other maps, but I love the way it looks, hence why it's placed this high. Number 11, just the fact that a map called Pandemic exists in this game is enough for me. The islands are literally ambulances. You gotta pumping soap, obviously soap, into the mid. And then you got a massive Rona at the very mid. So again, this is a very interestingly made map. Like, I get the inspiration. It's weird, but it's cool. Number 10, Paris Inn. This map is very easy to rush people on. I like the way the mid is designed. It's the freaking Eiffel Tower. Enough said about that. The side islands could be a little bit bigger, but this map is a classic and it deserves to be this high on the list. Number 9, Modern 2 is insane. It's a big map, but I really, really like how modernistic it looks. Obviously, that's why it's called Modern 2. But Modern 2 is just so good, man. I love how you have just a house with 2 stories, and then you can just go over to other houses with 2 stories and take out other players. It's a good time. And I love the way the chests are assorted at the mid. It all lines up perfectly. It's all great. It's epic. It's amazing. What more is there to be said? Number 8, Tokyo is literally the most colorful map on this server, and that's why I love it. The bases are so big. Like, it's so tall. It's literally a freaking building. And then the mid, obviously, with all just the colorful scenery, I love how this map explodes with color, and it's awesome. It's easy to rush people on, and overall a great time and deserves to be in this top 10. Number 7, we have a classic, Ruined Kingdom / Medieval. I do not know why it's named differently in the Team Skywars and Skywars game modes, but nonetheless, it's a great map. It has literally 6 chests on the islands. It's very easy to rush people. The mid is kind of weirdly laid out. It's like 2 pieces, like a donut, and then the middle has the structure with all the chests, and I really like the way that's done. Overall, a really good good map, nothing bad to say about this one. Number 6. The reason why Tropical is so high on this list is simply just because of how cool it looks. It literally has 3 bases on each section of the map. Then you have a big bridge that leads to a big house at mid. It's like this all around the map. The bridge that goes to mid is the thing that I did not think I needed. It's just so aesthetically pleasing. It fits really well in thumbnails too. Number 5, Tronin is high on this list because it is really easy to rush people. And it's really easy to kill them too. The mid is literally just a death trap. Look at it. It's literally got gaps everywhere. There's no safe ground to stand on unless you're on your spawn island. Number 4. Donkey Kong is a great map. It's brilliant. It looks like freaking Donkey Kong. You got the ladders, you got the things you have to climb. The islands are great. I love the way the mid is laid out. Everything is just really, really well rounded on this map. And honestly, they did a great job building this one. Number 3, guys, the OG station. This map is basically like Brokenlens added back the old station map, the OG station map, I have to say, and that's why it's ranked so high. The old station map was definitely one of my favorites, the top 3 in my mind, which is why I had to put the OG station map back in the top 3 on this one, because it's just so great. I love it how it's the clock at mid. I love the way the chests are assorted. I love how it has multiple floors. It's just an overall fun experience. Number 2, I did not think any of the new maps would make it to the top 2, but table tennis is a great map, and to be quite honest, I had a really hard time not putting it at number 1. I love how easy it is to rush people, and I love that it's really quick for everyone to get to mid. Like, you can start fighting people really quickly even if you don't rush them. That's what I like about it. This map is amazing. It's just like a freaking mini table tennis. It's just so great. Number 1, Mario Inn. Guys, this map is my favorite map in SKYWARS. You got the freaking Mario items that make up the shapes of the spawn island. You got the mid, which is literally a green pipe with a piranha plant coming out of it. I'm a huge Super Mario fan. Super Mario is my favorite gaming franchise, so if there's a SKYWARS map named after my favorite gaming franchise, it's gonna be my favorite map, which is why it is my favorite map. It's just so aesthetically pleasing. It's got 8 chests at mid. It's really fun to jump bridge to the mid. It's always satisfying, like, heck, the Ender Pearl. Like, come on, man, you got a jump bridge. Overall, best map on the server, bar none. Nothing competes with it. And that will do it for today's ranking video, guys. If you think that any other maps should have been number 1 or just should have been ranked higher overall, let me know in the comment section down below. I would really love to read your thoughts. And if you enjoyed the video overall, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And thank you guys so very much for watching. I'm gonna go now, and I will see you guys in my next Minecraft video. Goodbye, everybody.